enhance educational opportunities for the students of Lynwood Unified School Districts. We're proud to collaborate with the district in this important work. I'm thrilled to welcome you to the 8th Annual State of the District, a particularly special one as we celebrate 75 years of Lynwood Unified. Yes. And 10 years of the Lynwood Partners Educational Foundation. Yeah, look at we're baby. I wanted to share a fun fact about the foundation's 10th anniversary. The foundation officially turned 10 on May 18 of this year, just 2 days after my own daughter turned 10. She happens to be joining us today since she doesn't have school. She's sitting at the foundation table. Catherine, wave to everyone. She's hating me for this. She's part of the foundation family and has been for more than half her life and serves as one of our young ambassadors. I figured it might be a little harder to say no to her when she asked if you'd like to donate to Lynwood Gives. Before we continue, I want to remind you that today's event is being streamed live on the Foundation's website and on Lynwood TV. A warm welcome to everyone joining us both in person and online. And of course, a big thank you to Lynwood High School, culinary arts students, and Chef Olga Munoz for preparing this delicious breakfast. We truly appreciate your hard work and talent. To kick things off and bring some Lynwood spirit into the room, please join me in welcoming the Lynwood High School cheer team, led by Coach Miss Brittany Washington and Assistant Coach Violet Moreno. Let's give them a big round of applause to our Lynwood High School cheer team and coaches Brittany Washington and Violet Moreno for their energetic performance. I'd also like to recognize the career technical education students joining us from Lynwood High School and Fireball High School, representing computer science, robotics and digital electronics, health and biomedical sciences, and photography programs, here to my right. Please visit their booth if you haven't had a chance already. They're pretty amazing students who will blow your minds with how much they know about their subjects. It is now my pleasure to introduce Serenity Samudio, a 6th grade student from Wilson Elementary School who will lead us in the flag salute.
Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to do the flag salute. So everyone stand up, please. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Thank you, Serenity. Lynwood Unified School Board Education President Julian Del Real Calleros couldn't join us in person today, but he wanted to personally welcome you to the state of the district. Please enjoy his recorded message.
Hello, I'm Julian Del Real Calleros, the proud president of the Lynwood Unified School District Board of Education. Welcome to our 8th annual State of the District Address, held in partnership with the Lynwood Partners Educational Foundation. I wish I could be with you in person today, but as a teacher, I'm spending the day where my passion lies, working directly with students. I know the same passion and dedication lives in each of you who continue to champion Lynwood students every day. As we celebrate 75 years of excellence, we also look ahead with excitement, committed to empowering our students, supporting our educators, and strengthening the future of our community. Thank you for being part of today's celebration, for all that you do to make Lynwood shine. I hope you leave today inspired by all that we've accomplished together and energized for all that still lies ahead.
I'd like to share that the video was filmed and produced by 2 former technical education students, Jonathan Franco and Rodrigo Ayala, in the film and video production program. Current students, guided by their teacher, Kevin Lee, are filming the event today and will produce a recap video. Before we invite Dr. Patrick Giddes-Rambungo, our superintendent, to the podium for his first State of the District address, I'd like to share a little bit about him. We're excited to have him leading Lynwood Unified and continuing to elevate our district. Appointed superintendent of Lynwood Unified School District in July 2025, Dr. Patrick Giddes-Rambungo brings more than 2 decades of experience in education, technology, and innovation. A visionary leader, he has championed Lynwood's digital equity initiative and launched an AI task force to prepare students and educators for the future of learning. His previous roles include Assistant Superintendent of Technology and Innovation for Lynwood Unified and Assistant Superintendent of Innovation for the San Diego County of Education. Dr. Giddes-Rambungo holds a doctorate in educational leadership from the University of Southern California, fight on, and holds additional degrees from Cal State Los Angeles and Cal Poly Pomona. Let's welcome him to the podium.
Thank you so much, Elsa Chagoya. Good morning, buenos dias. You guys can do better than that. Good morning. All right, before I start, can we give a round of applause to the Lynwood Education Partners Foundation as well for planning and organizing this event. You know, it's an honor to welcome you to the 2025 State of the District. This year, we celebrate 75 years of Lynwood Unified School Districts. That's 7.5 decades, for those of you that are wondering. That's 7.5 decades of educators, staff, family, and community members who believed in the power of education to change lives. So this morning, I I want to share with you where we are, what we've learned, and how we're preparing Lynwood Unified for the next generation of learners. All right, before we begin, I want to start with gratitude. To our students who are here today, who are in class, to our families, to our teachers, to our classified staff, to our administrators, to our community partners, thank you. Thank you for everything you guys are doing. Your dedication is what makes Lynwood strong. Every milestone we celebrate this morning began with your belief in our kids and in one another. Please join me in recognizing our Board of Education, whose leadership and vision guide everything we do. You already heard from our board president, Julian de Real Galleros. I can pronounce that correctly, by the way. Our vice president, Dr. Gary Hardy, our clerk, Alfonso Morales, and joining us today, I want to recognize board member Maria Lopez, board member Dr. Castro. They really set the tone for our district, one of excellence, equity, and opportunity for every student. Before we move forward, I also want to recognize the dignitaries, the elected officials, and community partners joining us this morning. So I got a long list. Thank you to the staff putting this list together for me. Starting with Mayor Rita Soto from the city of Lynwood. Please stand. City Clerk Maria Quinones, please stand, who also serves as on the LUSD Personnel Commission. Council Member Juan Munoz Guevara from the city of Lynwood. We also have Field Representative Ernesto Gomez from the Office of Congresswoman Nanette Barragans. Thank you for being here. For CSEA President Diana Hawkins, where are you? Yeah, there you go. I think Lillian Steptoe, who is our CSEA Vice President, please stand. Yeah. We also have Myrna Vergara, LTA President as well. Yeah. From the Lynwood Partners Education Foundation, President Mark Flores, who you'll hear from. Pauline Herrera, who is our Fireball High School Student Director. Please give her a round of applause as well. We have the Foundation Board Member, Teresa Blanco. Please stand. I see you. Board Member Clay Farrell. Hopefully, if I butcher your name, I apologize. And we have Board Member Natalia Flores as well. Please stand. Lynwood alum, right? Yep. Also, from the foundation, board member Reverend Rubio. He's got a game tonight, by the way, so. And of course, the board advisory and founding member, Mr. Randy Barth. Please stand. From the Lynwood Unified School District, I want to recognize our cabinet as well, and starting with Carlos Zaragoza, our Assistant Sup of HR. And our newest cabinet member, our Assistant Sup of Educational Services, Dr. Maribel Martinez. She's short but mighty, right? Also, we have District Representative Abigail Mejia from the Office of Senator Lina Gonzalez. Thank you for being here. And then Field Representative Pamela Aviles Montana from the Office of Assemblymember Jose Luis Solache. Okay, that is the folks I have on my list, so if I forgot you, I apologize, but you are also very much, we recognize and honor you as well. And also, special thank you to Think Together and Northgate Gonzalez Markets as well for sponsoring the table as well. Please give them a round of applause. All right. I think everyone knows by now, we proudly serve 12 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, 2 comprehensive high schools, continuation high school, and an adult school. Each of these schools has its own story and community. This week is also Week of the School Administrator. I want to thank our principals and school leaders for their dedication and heart. Please give our principals a round of applause. Their leadership keeps our schools thriving and our students inspired. Together, our campuses form one Lynwood family. Let's give them a well-deserved round of applause again. Let's do that. All right. Some of you, let's be honest, some of you looked a little bit like this morning, a little groggy-eyed, right? You gotta have like 3 cups of coffee. You looked like exactly this morning when you walked in. You're like, okay, who is this new superintendent? This is my first state of the district. I think it's important for you guys to know that change with me also brings a little bit of curiosity. So I want to share a little bit about who I am and why this work means so much to me. All right, so that last name, you guys, that last name fits on a basketball jersey. This jersey belongs to my son. If you look closely, you'll see the last name stretched across the back. It's pronounced Gittis Rabungo. I know that sometimes people butcher it. I have no problem with that. I often joke that it's pronounced Gittis un burger, right? Do you want a burger, right? Both my parents were both Thai immigrants from Thailand. They came to the U.S. in the 1960s on student visas. They met here. They fell in love, raised 2 sons. I'm the youngest, so I guess I'm spoiled. But like so many Lynwood families, my parents came here with perseverance, hard work, and the hope of opportunity. We didn't have much, but my folks prioritized education. And because of that, I became the first in my family to graduate from college, just like many of our Lynwood High alums, our Firebaugh High alums, many of our students here in the district. That experience of sacrifice, determination, and family shaped who I am and why I'm passionate about ensuring every Lynwood student has a chance to build a life of purpose and possibility. So this is my family. This is me, unshaven, so I can grow somewhat of a beard. You can take a guess of which one my wife is. She's my wife of 22 years. My 20-year-old son, our 17-year-old daughter, who's a senior in high school. So like many of our families, I'm living the school experience right alongside you. And I always joke that my 20-year-old son acts like he's 17. I think those of you that have kids, you can relate. And my 17-year-old daughter acts like she's 20. Family keeps me grounded. It reminds me that every student we serve is someone's whole world. Let me repeat that. Every student we serve is someone's whole world. These are my 2 whole worlds, right? So let's keep that in mind. So this is a slide that tells you I'm old, right? And that LA and SoCal is all I know. Go Dodgers, go Lakers, go Trojans. Sorry, guys. So if you grew up anywhere else, too bad. I can't wear green, for the record. I earned my bachelor's, Cal Poly Pomona, you heard that earlier, master's from Cal State LA, and a doctorate from USC. Fight on. Professionally, I've served in 4 different organizations: Montebello Unified, Huntington Beach Union High School District in Orange County, and San Diego County Office of Ed, and of course, the best organization ever, Lynwood Unified School District. Yeah. I worked in a variety of roles: classroom teacher, director, assistant superintendent, and now as your very proud superintendent for the school district. Also worked in the private sector as a web developer, a project manager. I earned industry certifications, Cisco, Microsoft, Oracle. Many of our students are earning industry certifications. If it wasn't for those industry certifications, my life would have been completely different. And by the way, I had to buy myself a computer when I was 19 or 20, right? A computer. That's like Windows 95, for those of you that remember what Windows 95 looked like back in the days. So that blend of education, industry experiences shapes how I lead, bringing innovation that serves people and making learning meaningful, relevant, and accessible for every student. All right, 5 principles guide every decision I make. Number 1, being student-focused. Number 2, community and inclusivity. Number 3, integrity and trust. Number 4, collaboration. And of course, the last, educational excellence and innovation. Every policy, every program, every plan must start and end with better outcomes for them. All right, so after 75 years of Lynwood excellence, many have asked 3 simple questions. What's the vision? What's the goal? What's the plan? And the vision's clear. It's our responsibility to create the conditions where every student in Lynwood Unified can thrive. The goal is to ensure equity, innovation, and excellence in every classroom and decision. And the plan, our roadmap ahead, aligns resources, empowers staff, and supports families to make that vision real. Okay, if anyone ever asks, what is Dr. G about? Please tell them it's 3 things. It's purpose, it's plan, and path. Purpose. I want every student to find or discover their purpose. All the students here today, they're going to find that they have a purpose. Every one of us here, staff, families, has a purpose. When students understand why they're learning, I think they stay motivated and connected. Once there's a purpose, we help build that plan. That plan might look like an individualized learning plan, a 4-year plan, a college plan, an IEP, a career pathway. At the school level, at the district level, we have a local control accountability plan. There's a single plan for student achievement. We have an abundance of plans. And at Lynwood, we don't just talk about plans, we make them, we follow them, and we adjust them when needed. And then there's the path, not always a straight line. It took me longer than 4 years to finish my bachelor's, right? I will, admit to that. And students take detours, they pause, they even start over, right? And it's roundabout, right? It's jagged. The path that many of you took today in your Google Maps, some of you may have taken side streets, got off a different freeway exit. Right? So it's okay. But our job is to prepare every student and keep them moving forward, supported, and believing they can get there. And so that's what this next vision and the next 5 years is about. It's helping every student discover their purpose, build a plan, and find their path, whatever it takes. So you guys know that I had 100 days, right? I think it's over 100 days now. In my first 100 days, our goal wasn't to rush change. It was to listen, learn, and lay a strong foundation for what comes next. It's always important to engage our community. I had an opportunity to attend many back-to-school nights, attended coffee with the principal, hijacked some of those coffee with the principals, so I apologize for hijacking some of those meetings. Joined many parent meetings as well, a lot of advisory councils. We explored systems, reviewed data, visited classrooms, analyzed our operations as an organization, and it was able to identify some areas we can strengthen when it comes to efficiency and alignment. We also took an opportunity to evaluate what we learned, connecting feedback, our summer institute sessions, and community forums, right, to the district's goals and priorities. And now we're here in the equip phase. We want to turn insight into action. We want to launch new programs. We want to implement technology, wellness initiatives, build systems to measure progress over time. It's definitely been very collaborative, community-driven start. It's built on listening, learning, and acting together. So this is what we heard. From those first 100 days, 4 priorities emerged. Number 1, I think it's obvious, we want safe and modern campuses. Number 2, we want rigorous real-world learning that's relevant. We want to expand mental health supports and family supports. And there's excitement. I know our students are using AI. They may not admit it, but they're using AI, innovation, and all of the college career pathways that you see this morning. And these voices, your voices, they're shaping our direction for the future. At the end of September, I also had the opportunity to hear from our students. This is the first Superintendent Students Advisory Council meeting of the year that I had the opportunity to facilitate. And I can tell you, our students brought incredible energy, perspective, and heart. Our students are more sophisticated than we give them credit for. They're so bright, they're so intelligent. They spoke about school safety, they spoke about mental health, technology, AI, and of course, the lunch, right? They brought up the lunch as always, but they shared ideas about leadership, family communication, clubs, and activities that build community. I really left that meeting inspired by their honesty and their creativity. So I continue to be inspired by our students. I want to thank our advisory council, and if I butcher these names, I apologize, and if I miss some names, I apologize, but please, let's give a shout out to our advisory council from CCMS, Hostler, Fireball, Lynwood High, and Vista High. I'm going to read their names: Camila, Brandon, Alaya, Janaya, Violet, Sochi, Valerie, Orlando, Jonathan, Jose, Mario, Genesis, Kaylee, James, Adoniram, Stephanie, Sanaya, Orion, Adriana, Alasheni, and if I missed out some of those names, please tell all your student colleagues. Let's give those students a round of applause as well. All right, I also heard directly from our school board. During our board study session, we discussed our priorities, the work that must continue, and the goals that guide every decision that we make as a district. And these board goals anchor everything we do. Number 1, academic excellence. Number 2, we talked about facilities and safety. Number 3, community and advocacy. And then, of course, culture and climate. I think this reminds us to keep our focus on student learning, safe and modern campuses, strong community partnerships, and a positive, inclusive climate where everyone feels they belong. You guys know we have our district strategic plan. There's 4 tenets in that strategic plan. Number 1, it's unlocking brilliance. Number 2, it's cultivate talent. Number 3, it's uplifting our community. And it's modeling excellence, right? So just take a minute now and think about that, right? So we have the feedback that we got from our students. We have our board goals. We have our strategic plan. We also have what's coming. Education, the world around it, has transformed dramatically over the past few decades. I think we started with digital natives, students who grew up with computers, laptops, and the internet at their fingertips. Then came the cloud natives during the pandemic era, generation that grew up mobile first. Everything is stored, shared, connected online through apps, social platforms. And now we're seeing the rise of AI. These are AI natives, young people growing up with tools that don't just provide information, but it actually does things for them. Helps them write essays and papers and stuff, right? From writing, from designing, to analyzing, to organizing. This generation is going to know AI as naturally as once we knew calculators, right? And our role as educators, as leaders, is to help them use these tools thoughtfully, ethically, and creatively. To understand not just what AI can do, but when and why to use it. AI isn't replacing staff, it's not replacing teachers, it's not replacing students. It's really redefining what's possible in learning. And I think Lynwood Unified is preparing our students not just to use AI, but to lead in an AI-driven world. All right. Across Lynwood, across California, across the nation, I argue that there's 4 forces that are shaping K-12. Number 1, budget constraints. 2, this focus on student-centered learning. 3, the impact of the investments that we made over time. And then, of course, we talked about AI and data. We just looked at those 4 big trends shaping K-12. I think when it comes to our solutions to address it, when it comes to budget constraints, obviously, we have to approach this by making sure that we right-size everything that we do, right? Based on enrollment, we want to leverage partnerships and grants. That's why we're here this morning as well, working with the foundation. Second, when it comes to student-centered approach to learning, we want to personalize those pathways. We want to strengthen whole child and social-emotional supports. Third, the impact of those investments. We want to make sure that we use data analytics, visualizations. And finally, AI and data. I think we're building staff capacity to use these new tools responsibly as well. So as you think about all of that, right, I think vision for the next 5 years, Vision 2030, it's a result of everything that we've heard, that we've learned, and that we've experienced together. Builds on the feedback that we receive from our community, our board goals, our district strategic plan, all of the inflection points that you've seen, all the trends and challenges. I think what does the next 5 years for Lynwood look like? Obviously, schools that are safe and modern, a district culture where every student, teacher, and family feels connected. It's about people, it's about purpose, and it's about progress. And it's brought to life through what I call these 4 focus areas. Number 1, signature programs. Number 2, having a district-wide instructional focus. Number 3, positive relationships. We're in the business of public education, which means we're in the business of building relationships with kids, families. And of course, leading with AI, which you've already heard from. So one of the things that I would like to see in the next 5 years is for every Lynwood school to develop its own signature program and school identity, led by site leadership, led by teachers, led by students, led by families. And these programs, we want to highlight what each school does best, from STEM to robotics, to dual language, to the arts, to college and career pathways, to wellness, to AI. Together, these signature programs will create that connected portfolio of schools, each with a distinct focus, yet all united by the same purpose. And that purpose is to engage students, to celebrate culture, and prepare every learner for the future. Every school has a story. And through these programs, we're helping each school tell it with pride. Next, our district instructional focus is to think deeply, communicate clearly, and learn for life. We want to use this framework called claims, evidence, and reasoning. It's a framework that helps students strengthen their thinking and their communication. If you're a teacher, you already know what exactly I'm talking about. If a student says, "My dog ate my homework," teacher's going to ask for evidence, okay? And the reasoning better be solid, okay? Or if they say, "My group did all the work," I think we're still waiting for proof, right? But it makes a serious point. We're teaching students to look and to back up their ideas with evidence and reasoning. Claims, evidence, reasoning builds confidence, it builds critical thinking, it builds communication. It's the skills that they're going to use in every subject and throughout life. And that's how Lynwood students are going to learn to reason, express themselves, and to lead for life. At the heart of every great school are relationships. And those relationships are the connections that help every student feel seen, feel valued, and feel capable. I think everyone in this room can tell you that research tells us that relationships don't just make learning better, they make learning possible. They build healthy brains, they buffer stress, they give students the confidence to take academic risks and grow. In Lynwood, positive relationships means more than kindness. It means trust, it means belonging, it means partnership. Students thrive when adults know them, when they believe in them, and when they create spaces where they feel safe to learn and lead. And those are the same relationships that extend to our families as well, especially in this current climate. So we've strengthened parent university, our affinity groups, our family engagement workshops. Those efforts have been recognized by a CSBA Golden Bell Award. Please give Dr. Sanko and the equity team a round of applause for that as well. Because when relationships are strong, attendance rises, engagement deepens, and learning follows. I think relationships aren't just part of our work, they are the work. And my favorite topic, you guys, of course, leading with AI. AI is reshaping every industry. You probably are tired of hearing about it. You probably are tired and sick of hearing me talk about it. Healthcare, transportation, finance, education. Here in Lynwood, we're not waiting to catch up. We're preparing our students to lead this change. You know that we had an AI task force. We had responsible use guidelines. We want classroom pilots. I think we're training teachers to build AI literacy. I know our administrators are already developing their AI literacy. But literacy also, we want fluency, we want proficiency across every grade level. I know many of our students are probably way more proficient and fluent than some of the teachers are as well. And our approach is very simple, okay? AI doesn't replace humans. It doesn't replace human reasoning. It strengthens it, it augments it, it elevates it. It helps staff it makes thinking visible, supports creativity, it saves time so they can focus on what matters most, relationships and instruction, what I shared with you earlier. Right? Our goal is to ensure every student uses AI thoughtfully, equitably, and creatively, because the future won't be about who has access to technology, but who knows how to use it with purpose and humanity. All right. Our work ahead centers on 4 focus areas, as I mentioned earlier: signature programs, a district-wide instructional focus, positive relationships, and of course, leading with AI. Each focus area represents a promise that every student will experience a learning that is engaging, rigorous, and connected to real-world opportunities. That every staff member, teacher, leader, they have the tools and trust to innovate. That every family will feel seen, heard, and valued as part of our Lynwood community. And these pillars tie directly to our board goals, linking vision to measurable action, and ensure that purpose, equity, and excellence guide everything we do. All right, so our path forward together. As we look ahead, our path is clear. It's one we're walking together. We continue to strengthen partnerships. We continue to align our resources and initiatives with the goals that matter most. It's learning, safety, equity, belonging. The next chapter of our 75-year story will be written through collaboration, through courage, and through creativity, the same qualities that have defined Lynwood for generations. Every improvement, every innovation, every relationship we brings us one step closer to realizing that vision of 2030. And together we're shaping not just the future of Lynwood Unified, but the future of public education. In just a little over 100 days, I think we've been able to build some momentum. And the next 1,000 days, which I think if you do the math, 5 years divided by 365, I think it's a little over 1,000, right? It's going to define how far we go. And as we celebrate 75 years of Lynwood Unified, we honor our past by investing boldly in our future. And together, we will continue to unlock brilliance, cultivate talent, uplift community, and model excellence, and that's our promise to every student, every family, and every educator and every staff member who calls Lynwood home. I want to thank you for your partnership, your trust, and your unwavering belief in our students. Let's keep building the future together. Please stay connected. I have a URL, our website that you can visit, vision2030.mylac.org. And now, to close out this morning's program, I invite you to join me in watching a short video that captures the heart of our work. Thank you.
For 75 years, Lynwood Unified has been the heart of this community, transforming lives through the power of education. Today, we step into the next evolution of our district. We are optimizing, we are reimagining, we are designing schools that foster innovation, opportunity, agency, and success. Our vision is clear. Every student discovers their purpose, develops their plan, and walks their path to success. This journey begins in elementary school, flows through middle school, and culminates in high school. Each step connected, each step shaping identity, confidence, and future. We are expanding opportunities for innovation and growth, from artificial intelligence and STEM learning labs to green energy academies, arts, athletics, and leadership development. Every program connecting learning to the real world. We are nurturing resilient, global, multilingual learners, young people ready to thrive in a world that demands creativity, adaptability, and compassion. As we look ahead, our schools may look different, but that change represents something powerful, a bold vision for education in Lynwood. A vision where classrooms inspire creativity, where programs connect to opportunity, and where every student is prepared to succeed, not just today, but in college, careers, and life. For 75 years, Lynwood Unified has been proud of its legacy. Now we look boldly to the future. This is the next evolution of Lynwood Unified. Schools that innovate, schools that inspire, and schools that empower.
Thank you, Dr. Giddes Rabungo, for such an inspiring message. We look forward to continuing our strong partnership with the district. Next, I'd like to invite on stage Mayor Rita Soto and Office of Senator Barragon for a short presentation for our superintendent, and I think also the foundation. Am I correct? You guys can come on stage. We're going to have to go. I don't think you, I don't want you guys to hurt yourselves. You want me to help you? Okay, hold. Here, what do you want me to hold? Just present the board. Yeah. I'll hold this. Okay. Go ahead and say something. You can say something about the thing.
Good morning, everybody. I'm so pleased and happy to be here today to recognize this amazing job that the district is putting together every single moment to be sure our students are doing great every single minute. And thank you, Superintendent. Thank you, board members, for everything that you're doing for our families in our community.
And then do you want to do these or no?
And I want to ask our city clerk to come here with me to present a proclamation to the district for the 8th state of the district.
Good morning, everyone. This is a state of California, city of Lynwood, recognizing the 8th annual State of the District Lynwood Unified School District. Whereas the Lynwood Unified School District continues to be a cornerstone of our community, inspiring innovation, academic excellence, and opportunity for every student in the city of Lynwood. And whereas under the visionary leadership of Superintendent Dr. Patrick Gires Unberger, ED, and the dedicated guidance of the Lynwood Unified School District Board of Education, the district has expanded technology, strengthened academic programs, and prepared students for success in college, career, and life. And whereas through the collaboration with parents, educators, community partners, and city leaders, Lynwood Unified has created a culture that empowers students to achieve their full potential while building pathways to future success. And whereas this year marks the 8th annual State of the District, a celebration of progress, partnership, and shared purpose that honors the district's commitment to education, excellence, and community service. And whereas the City of Lynwood proudly recognizes the district's ongoing efforts to uplift our youth, strengthen families, and inspire the next generation of leaders. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that I, Rita Soto, Mayor of the City of Lynwood, on behalf of the Lynwood City Council, do hereby commend and celebrate the Lynwood Unified School District for continued dedication, innovations, and excellence in serving our students and community. Be it therefore proclaimed that the City of Lynwood extends its heartfelt appreciation to Superintendent Dr. Patrick G. and the Lynwood Unified School District Board of Education for their exemplary leadership, partnership, and unwavering commitment to education progress. Presented this 17th day of October 2025 in the city of Lynwood, California. Signed, Mayor Rita Soto, and also signed by Maria Quiñones, your city clerk, and Gabriela Camacho, Mayor Pro Tem, Lorraine Avila Moore, council member, Luis Gerardo Cuellar, council member, and Juan Muñoz Guevara, council member, and also our treasurer, Liliana Delgadillo. Present.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
More?
For the board members, yes.
And then you want to come real up?
Yes.
And we also have certificates for board members. Ms. Maria G. Lopez, can you please join us? And Dr. Alma Karina Castro, please.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. I think we have one more. Ernesto?
Hello, good morning, everybody. Thank you for the invitation to be here to celebrate the 8th annual State of the District. My name is Ernesto Gomez. I'm the field representative for the office of Congresswoman Annette Barragan. And first of all, congratulations to Dr. Gittes. Congratulations to the district on 75 years. And congratulations to our Lynwood partners for 10 years as well. I'll keep it brief. I just wanted to say that the students, the staff, and our leadership here in the district never fail to amaze and impress me. Even though we're the smallest, or one of the smallest districts, even though they have the lowest budget, even though with the cost of living increasing, our teachers and our parents continue to struggle to educate our students. And even when our community is being attacked and there's fear in the community, our students continue to thrive. And that is what impresses and amazes me, that even in these difficult times and with the difficult circumstances, our leadership here in the district continues to get the boat afloat and, grow a flower out of concrete. So again, thank you for the great work that you do to educate our students and prepare the staff to do the great job that they do. So for that, we recognize you, and we present these certificates of congressional recognition to Lynwood Unified School District. And I also have one for Lynwood Partners. So I promised I would keep it short, so I won't read these off. But again, thank you. We recognize you for the hard work that you do and for making our future generations great. So thank you for everything you do.
Thank you guys for your patience. For pictures. I'm now excited to introduce our next speaker. And there we go. And I'm excited to introduce our next speaker. She's a proud Fireball High School alumna from the class of 2020. She graduated during the pandemic. I'm sure you guys still remember those days. And I can't wait for her to share her story with you. Please welcome Jasmine Reyes. Oops, hold on. One more picture. She doesn't know I was going to do that.
Thank you, Elsa. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, State of the District attendees. My name is Jasmine Adeline Reyes, and it is with great honor for me to stand here as your speaker for the 75th anniversary of our beloved school district and my beautiful hometown, Lynwood. For a little bit about myself, I attended Lincoln Elementary, Cesar Chavez Middle, and I'm a proud Fireball Falcon alumni. After graduation, I continued my studies on a full-ride scholarship to Go Bruins, UCLA, where I studied biology and neuroscience and fully solidified my passion for career in medicine. This journey was definitely not easy, and there were many times where I sat and wondered if I was truly prepared for such academic rigor. Yet, through every struggle, there was one thing that kept me grounded, and that was Lynwood. This city is much more than just my roots, but where my loved ones live, where I take my dog to run around Ham Park, and where I watch shows at Plaza Mexico. To me, Lynwood is a part of my identity and a piece of my pride that I carry with me everywhere. My 4 years at UCLA were life-changing. I grew not just academically as a student, but as a person, because I was surrounded by the most brilliant minds who challenged me to be better every single day. I also had the privilege of volunteering at UCLA's Ronald Reagan Medical Center, where I eventually earned my phlebotomy license and was then offered a full-time post-grad position despite having no experience at all. I remember receiving, thank you. I remember receiving that phone call and I immediately bursted into tears. I was overwhelmed, grateful, and terrified all at once, but I still accepted the position and I still showed up every single day ready to learn, and before I knew it, I had my own students to teach and to guide. Today, I am proud to be working and conducting perinatal research at one of the top OBGYN programs at Duke University. That's all the way in North Carolina. It's pretty far. None of this would have happened if I had let my fear or failure stop me. So, if there is one message that I would like to leave you all with today, that would be to do it even if you are scared. Do it even if you are unsure of what may happen or what is to come, because the act of simply just trying and the act of simply just showing up for yourself will never, ever be the wrong decision. So continue to do things out of love and continue to do things for yourself. Because the beautiful truth of life is that you can do things over and over and over again, even if it scares you. And if one of you leaves here just believing yourself just a little bit more, then I know that I have done my part. I also want to recognize the incredible community that we have here in Lynwood. This city is home to some of the most resilient, intelligent, and capable-minded people that I have ever met. Receiving the Kaiser Permanente Scholarship from the Lynwood Partners Educational Foundation completely changed my life. It removed a massive financial burden from my shoulders and allowed me to live on campus and have the full UCLA experience, a dream that any student deserves. As a proud Lynwood Unified School District alumna, I will always come back to mentor, volunteer, and to inspire, because I want students like myself, like my younger sister, the future of Lynwood, to know that they can dream and choose to take those risks that might scare them, even if it's moving across the country. Because there are people like myself, people like us, who want to see them succeed, just like those who became before me believed in me. Thank you.
I think we can all agree Jasmine's story is both inspiring and a true testament to Lynwood's spirit. Next, I'm honored to introduce Mark Flores, president of the Lynwood Partners Educational Foundation. This is Mark's final term as president, but as one of our founding members, his leadership has been instrumental to our success. Please welcome Mark Flores.
Good morning, everyone. Like Elsa said, my name is Mark Flores. I am a proud product of Lynwood, from Washington Elementary School to Hostler Middle and the old Lynwood High School, which I think is the new Lynwood High School for now, on Bullis Road. But yeah, so that was my path through Lynwood. It is my honor to serve as president of the Lynwood Partners Educational Foundation and to share a little, I promise a little, about why I continue to be deeply committed to our mission. Over the past 10 years, the foundation has awarded nearly $500,000 in college scholarships to Lynwood students like Jasmine. We've launched college emergency grants, established the Lynwood Alumni Center, and provided more than $100,000 in educator grants to support classrooms and school-wide projects. We helped bring a new STEM lab to Firebaugh High School, and we continue to support CTE programs like the ones featured today. We've also helped sustain the district's food pantry, providing vital support to our most vulnerable families. As we celebrate the foundation's 10th anniversary, I'd like to take a moment to share this short video highlighting the power of the Lynwood community. This is one of the videos being released today as part of the Lynwood Gives campaign that actually starts today. Please take a moment.
I am in 3rd third grade, and when I grow up, I want to be a teacher. I am in fifth grade, and when I grow up, I want to be a firefighter.
I am a student here at Hostler Middle School. I enjoy being involved in band and sports. When I go to high school, I hope to join football and prepare to go to Morehouse College.
I'm a senior at Fireball High School and ASB Senior Class Vice President. As a student director for the Lynwood Partners Educational Foundation, I'm proud to represent my peers while preparing for a career in nursing and pediatric.
I am a proud graduate of Lynwood High School, where the values of hard work and community first shaped me. After continuing my studies at Long Beach City College and Cal State Dominguez Hills, I launched Helping Hands Coffee in 2020 to support families during the pandemic. Today, Helping Hands Coffee is rooted in Lynwood, where I serve coffee at Balam and stay active through food distributions, law terror classes, and mentoring students interested in the art of coffee.
I grew up in Lynwood and graduated from Lynwood High School before attending Amherst College. Lynwood gave me the tools to succeed, and I've spent the past 25 years as a teacher at Lynwood High and currently at Hostler Middle School, using those tools to guide my students. Now, as a proud educator and Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Lynwood, I carry those same lessons into serving our city with transparency and integrity. My name is Gabriela Camacho.
My name is Silver. My name is Jacob.
My name is Aiden.
My name is Pauline Herrera.
My name is Nestor Enciso. And I am Lynwood.
Each story you've heard reflects the impact of your generosity. For 10 years, the Lynwood Partners Educational Foundation has helped Lynwood students pursue their post-high school dreams. Join us in continuing that legacy. Please take out your phones and scan the QR code on the back of your program here, and I believe it's going to be on the screen shortly, to donate today. Donations of $50 or more will receive a cool I Love Lynwood t-shirt that you'll see in the back there as a token of our appreciation. Thank you to our main sponsors, especially Think Together, GST, and Swin Math. Thank you for opening doors for Lynwood students and their families. To close out this fantastic morning, please help me welcome the Fireball High School Marching Band. Before you leave, please visit the foundation table on the back. And thank you all for joining us for this milestone celebration, celebrating the 75th anniversary of the Lynwood Unified School District and the 10th anniversary of the Lynwood Partners Educational Foundation. Have an amazing day. Thank you all for being with us today.